In today's video, we're going over Robinhood Gold, covering all its features, and we're answering the question, should you upgrade your regular Robinhood account to a Robinhood Gold account? Hey, what's up guys? This is Erik of Investing Apps TV, and like I said, today we're discussing the Robinhood Gold account upgrade, and we're debating, is it actually worth it for the average Robinhood user to upgrade their regular Robinhood account? If you've been a Robinhood user for some time now, like I have, you know that Robinhood is well known for their free, commission-free, zero-cost trading for both buying and selling stocks. But they do actually have an upgraded version called Robinhood Gold, which does have a range of different monthly prices with additional features. So it's a completely optional upgrade, but a lot of people have asked me over the past few months, is Robinhood Gold worth it? Do they think it's worth it? Well, today we're going to be discussing just that. So if you're interested in learning more about Robinhood Gold, the first thing you're going to want to do is open up your Robinhood accounts through the app. And you're going to want to click on the left-hand side menu, right on the top left. And in that drop-down menu, you're going to want to click on the second one down where it says Robinhood Gold. If you click on that right there, that will open up the Robinhood Gold introduction page. So as you can see here, it's going to give you a brief breakdown of the additional features offered through Robinhood Gold. And the first one is you can get up to 2 times the buying power, extended trading hours, and bigger instant deposits. So you can click on this Learn More button right there, and that will open up a further help article explaining more in depth the features of Robinhood Gold. And one thing they do want to mention is, does this mean Robinhood is going to stop being free? And if you read through this, they'll explain that free trades on Robinhood are never going to go away. So they're always going to have the free version of the app. It's just that Robinhood Gold is an optional upgrade with more features if you're interested in that. So the first major feature of Robinhood Gold is extended hours. So what you get with this, with Robinhood Gold, is you get access to pre- and post-market trading. So as you can see with the Robinhood Gold account, you have access to trading in the stock market earlier and later than the average stock market investor. So as you can see here, without a Robinhood Gold account, traditionally the stock market is open from 9:30 a.m. to 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time during normal business days. Now with Robinhood Gold, you'll have access to 30 minutes of trading earlier, prior to 9 o'clock a.m. Eastern Time, and also 2 hours after, which means you'll have access until 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. So like they say here, that's an extra 2.5 hours of market access every single day. So with these extended hours, you actually have an advantage to make trades to buy and sell stocks depending on some big news that may or may not have happened after hours or before hours. So just like I said, guys, Robinhood does also say that companies you own, stocks you own, have quarterly earnings after the market closes. They pretty much announce them after the market closes. It's pretty typical in most cases. And depending on the outcome, the price can move much more than during the full day. With after hours, you can capture these opportunities as they happen. So again, guys, that's just recapping that with Robinhood Gold and extended trading hours, you will have the opportunity to act on big news events that you normally couldn't act on with just a regular Robinhood account. And if you're wondering if there are any additional rules for extended trading hours, well, actually Robinhood does go into that a little bit. And basically what they want you to know here, guys, is that during pre- and post-market trading in the stock market, which again is what you would have with Robinhood Gold, there's going to be a lot less liquidity, which means there's going to be a lot less buying and selling taking place for stocks on the Robinhood app. So basically what that means, guys, the importance of that is that during pre- and post-market trading, because there's a lot less liquidity, it's recommended to place limit orders on your buys and sells as opposed to market orders because the execution prices may vary more greatly during pre- and post-market trading. But if you place a limit order, you can still lock in the price that you want, whether you're buying or selling stock. Now, if you're still unsure about the different types of orders and you're confused about limit orders and market orders and stop orders, feel free to check out a video I did explaining the different types of Robinhood buying and sell orders. I'll link up those videos down below in the description box in case you want to learn more about the different order types on the Robinhood app. But now we're going to go on to the second benefit of the Robinhood Gold upgrade, and that is additional buying power. So as you can see, it says with Robinhood Gold, you can get up to 2 times your buying power without depositing a dime. So basically what they're saying here, guys, is that Robinhood Gold is in fact a margin account. And a margin account, when it comes to investing brokerage accounts, typically means that you can borrow money from that brokerage. But with Robinhood, they don't charge interest on their margin. Instead, you pay a fixed, flat monthly fee for Robinhood Gold. But we'll go more in depth on the monthly fee in just a bit. So as you can see here, it says, what is gold buying power and what are the benefits? Gold buying power is money that we lend to you to buy stocks in the stock market. You can invest more and keep the profits. It also gives you flexibility with your cash. So if you see an opportunity to buy a stock and you want to invest more, you can invest right away without depositing a dime from your bank. And if you ever need to withdraw some cash from your account for day-to-day spending, you can actually use your gold buying power to keep the stocks you already have and you don't have to worry about selling them. So that's definitely a cool benefit of having Robinhood Gold, is the additional buying power, also known as margin. Now again, if you're wondering about interest charges, like I said earlier, Robinhood does not charge interest on top of the monthly charge for Robinhood Gold. As you can see, it says you will not get charged interest or fees in addition to the fixed monthly charge of the tier you selected. We created a flat once per month pricing structure to help make the cost of using leverage easier to understand. So rather than starting with an interest rate and working out how long you may end up holding stocks purchased with gold, you know exactly how much you're spending up front. Pay once per month and you're done. And of course, trades are commission free, always and forever. So that's definitely nice to know that Robinhood will not charge any additional interest on top of the monthly charge for Robinhood Gold. And just some more facts, guys, on the additional buying power is, this is one more thing I want to show you. If you're wondering, can I increase the gold buying power in my account? And Robinhood's answer is yes, you can actually increase the amount of gold buying power you're eligible for by increasing the cash deposit in your account. Federal laws require all brokerages, including Robinhood, to offer at most 2 times your cash account value in gold buying power. So for example, if you have $2,000 in your account, you can get at most $2,000 in gold buying power. But if you increase your account value to $3,000 by depositing an additional $1,000, you can then get at most $3,000 in gold buying power. So basically what they're saying here, guys, is that the amount of additional buying power that you'll have with Robinhood Gold does vary based on the amount of cash you have in your Robinhood account. So for example, if you have $2,000 of cash in your Robinhood account, you'll have an additional $2,000 of buying power with the Robinhood Gold, bringing your total to $4,000 worth of buying power. But let's say you had a little more. Let's say you had $5,000 worth of cash in your Robinhood account. With Robinhood Gold, you would have an additional $5,000, bringing your total to $10,000 worth of buying power in your Robinhood account. So that's the idea with Robinhood Gold additional buying power. And they just do have a further breakdown. If you're wondering what exactly is margin, more in detail, it basically explains again that margin is a finance word for buying stocks with borrowed funds from your broker, similar to your credit card with your bank. So it's kind of like buying on credit. So much like a credit card, guys, I don't necessarily recommend margin in most cases. So if you're new to investing and trading, I probably wouldn't recommend Robinhood Gold for this reason, because if you're a new trader, you can actually get very far ahead of yourself and end up in a hole, because you might be trading on margin, trading on money, on borrowed money that's not yours, and you could eventually have to end up selling all your stock and losing a lot of money. A lot of people have done that. So definitely, I think the additional buying power feature is probably more for at least intermediate to more experienced traders in the stock market, I would say. But nonetheless, it's still a nice additional bonus for Robinhood Gold. And the last additional benefit of Robinhood Gold is instant access. So let's go over this one right now. So it basically says, stop waiting 3 days. With Robinhood Gold, you get larger instant deposits. You can use cash from a bank deposit immediately. So as you may or may not know, guys, with a regular Robinhood account, when you transfer money from your bank account into your Robinhood account, it takes about 3 business days before the money is available in your account, ready to start trading. Now, I know with a regular account, the first $1,000 you transfer is available instantly in your Robinhood account, but any additional amount over $1,000 will take 3 business days before it's available to trade. So let's say there's some big major stock market news one day, a stock that you've been watching drops a lot, and you think this is a great buying opportunity for you, and you say, okay, I want to transfer in $3,000 into my Robinhood account to buy many shares of the stock right away. Well, if you did that with a regular Robinhood account, you'd only be able to transfer in $1,000. The remaining $2,000 would be in your account 3 business days later, and by that time, the amazing buying opportunity may be gone. So again, with Robinhood Gold, you get instant deposits, so you can use the cash from bank transfers to Robinhood immediately instead of the standard 3-day hold. Now, in terms of the pricing, guys, Robinhood does offer different pricing tiers for their Robinhood Gold upgrade account. So if you want to learn more about the pricing, you want to click on Get Started. And as you can see, for new users of Robinhood Gold, you get the first month free. So that's pretty nice if you want to test it out, try it out. If you don't like it, you could always cancel your Robinhood Gold account. So some examples I see here are for $1,000 of extra buying power, it's going to cost you $6 a month. For $1,500 of extra buying power, it would cost you $9 a month. And for $2,000 of extra buying power, it would cost you $10 a month. So that's basically the pricing breakdown, guys, there for Robinhood Gold. Again, there will be more higher tiers available to those who have higher amounts of cash in their Robinhood account. So overall, guys, I think Robinhood Gold definitely has its advantages and benefits for those who trade frequently on the app, who do a lot of buying and selling of individual stocks. You have 2.5 extra hours every trading day to buy and sell stocks based on big news, big events that could really impact the price and create great buying opportunities for you. Likewise, you also do get the additional buying power, which again, if you're an experienced trader, the additional buying power or the margin can definitely be another great bonus for you because you'll be able to invest more money and potentially make more money. And lastly, with the instant deposits, that's definitely helpful for seizing the moment on great buying opportunities. But there are also cons to Robinhood Gold as well. And the main con I actually see with Robinhood Gold is the additional buying power, because I think a lot of people can get in trouble with that if they're not experienced traders, like I said. And if you're a new user to Robinhood, I would encourage you to actually just try a Robinhood free account, at least for a few months. Try it out, learn the ropes about the stock market, about investing, buying and selling stocks and ETFs. And maybe when you feel a little more comfortable, then it might be worth it for you to upgrade to Robinhood Gold because you're a little more comfortable with the stock market. Now, in terms of the pricing, I think the pricing is very fair in Robinhood Gold for those who are interested in upgrading to Robinhood Gold. I definitely think the flat fixed fees are a great bonus for those who want to upgrade, because on other major brokerages that offer margin, you do have to pay interest. And I've seen that sometimes as high as 9% interest, so that can really add up for you. But overall, guys, those are pretty much my thoughts on Robinhood Gold. Like I said, let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Have you tried Robinhood Gold? I personally have not tried it yet, because in my case, I'm more of a long-term investor as opposed to a frequent trader. I do like to make some trades occasionally, but I don't feel I do enough, day trading or short-term trading to warrant upgrading my account to Robinhood Gold. But for frequent traders, more experienced traders, it definitely might make sense for you. But if you're more of a long-term buy and hold investor, then you probably don't need Robinhood Gold. Anyways, guys, if you have any questions on Robinhood Gold, always feel free to leave your questions down below in the comments. I'm always happy to answer those questions for you. And if you're new to Robinhood, definitely also feel free to check out some of my other Robinhood tutorial videos where I go more in depth on how to buy and sell and trade on the Robinhood app and all the other features inside the app as well. I'll link up those videos in that playlist right over there to the right. Anyways, guys, thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video on Investing Apps TV.